Sage Mode Naruto versus MS Sasuke. This is easily the most debated topic that I see in the fandom. People are constantly wondering and debating who would win, and it makes sense. I think that besides the Final Valley and maybe like early Boruto, this is the closest that these two are in terms of power. And it almost felt like this fight really should have happened. Before we get into all the power scaling stuff though, I want to clear up some misconceptions about the topic. The first one being the statement of Zetsu saying that Naruto is stronger than Sasuke. First off, Zetsu was under the impression that Naruto beat Pain alone when this isn't really the case. He had help from Ma and Pa as well as the Nine Tails, and like Minato's spirit also helped him. He didn't do this on his own is my main point. And on top of that, Pain wasn't even trying to kill Naruto, he needed him alive so he could extract the Nine Tails. And on top of even that, Zetsu is referring to Sasuke when he was going to capture B, who is a significantly weaker version of Sasuke than he was during the 5 Kage Summit. So pretty much this statement holds no weight in this discussion whatsoever is what I'm trying to say. Another misconception is when Naruto and Sasuke clash their Chidori and Rasengan after Sasuke kills Danzo. I see people saying that this is like definitively proving that Sasuke is stronger because he was low on chakra and Naruto wasn't, and they were pretty much even. It should be noted that Naruto stayed in base mode and did not activate Sage mode for this clash, and sure, you could maybe argue Sasuke has a stronger base mode due to this. It still doesn't prove that either is stronger than the other when they have their amps active. So again, this holds pretty much no weight in this discussion whatsoever. Okay, so with all that stuff out of the way, let's get into who I think would actually win this fight. So in terms of Taijutsu, both have pretty good showings at this point in the series. Naruto in Sage Mode has great reaction time, amazing strength, and could quite literally fight with his eyes closed. This is due to the Sage Mode and him sensing his opponent with nature energy. And for Sasuke, he was able to react to the 4th Raikage, who was significantly faster than him at the time. This is due to his Sharingan's precog. Whereas Naruto could fight the same with or without his eyes being locked on a target, Sasuke is quite the opposite, with him having to keep his eyes on his target at all times. You might see this as a disadvantage, but he does this well against the Raikage, and the 4th Raikage should be faster than Sage Naruto at this point in time. Because we see later on in the war arc that KCM Naruto is able to speed blitz past the 4th Raikage, and this is considered like a hyped moment in the series where he kinda surpasses him, the same way that his father did back in the day. So due to this, I'd have to give Sasuke the slight advantage in Taijutsu over Naruto because I think he'd be able to read him pretty easily. Alright, let's move on to their ninjutsu feats. So for Naruto, we don't really have many options, but the ones that we do have are extremely powerful. In Sage Mode, Naruto is now able to use the Odama Rasengan, otherwise known as the Giant Rasengan, which is essentially your average Rasengan, but it's huge. And it's also stated to be able to carve away mountains. So, I mean, yeah, it's kinda insane. And on top of this, he has the Rasen Shuriken that he can now throw at his targets, and the Rasen Shuriken is his strongest version of his Rasengan, even stronger than the Odama Rasengan. This is due to the Rasen Shuriken being a jutsu that attacks you at a cellular level. So in a sense, it completely ignores your durability and could kill you regardless. Then of course you have your basic Naruto jutsu like the Shadow Clones, normal Rasengan, and whatnot. But as for Sasuke, he's now able to use the Amaterasu, as well as the Infernal Flame Control. So not only can he use the Amaterasu to like the same extent that Itachi could, he can also control it, direct it, make it like spread and change its shape. He can pretty much use it to a different level than Itachi now. And Amaterasu is pretty insane in general, with it being stated to burn as hot as the sun. He also has new jutsu on top of this, such as the Susanoo, and with his Susanoo comes the Indra's Arrow, which is also insanely powerful and pretty much a one-shot technique in and of itself. I do think that due to having the Rasen Shuriken, which I personally believe is stronger than anything Sasuke has, that Naruto should get the slight advantage here in the ninjutsu department. But again, both of them are winning either of these categories very, very slightly. So overall, I think that Naruto in Sage Mode has better speed showings, strength, and ninjutsu. But Sasuke with his MS has better reaction speed, defense, and taijutsu. It's not really surprising, but as I said before, this is an extremely close fight. I think the one and only main difference maker in this fight is the Rasen Shuriken, which, as I said before, should completely negate Sasuke's durability that he has with the Susanoo. But on the contrary, I do think that if Naruto happens to be hit with some form of Amaterasu, that he probably just dies as well. Because as we know, Naruto is actively suppressing Kurama when he's in Sage Mode during the Pain arc, and the only way that we've really seen Naruto counter Amaterasu is with Kurama's chakra. It's also debatable on whether or not Kurama would save him if something like this happened, because Kurama is known to kinda just show up in like a clutch moment and save Naruto if he needs to be saved, because of course he doesn't want to die and have to reincarnate and whatnot. It's all kind of up in the air, but I think that overall I'm gonna give a slight advantage to Naruto in winning this fight. Like if this fight were to happen 10 times, I think Naruto would win like 5.1 times out of 10 or something like that. I think that the speed and like the Rasen Shuriken that Naruto has is more of a threat to the defense and reaction speed that Sasuke has. And one hit from Naruto just spells GG for Sasuke. So I think Naruto wins this like extremely high diff. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on this versus battle down in the comments. I know it's been around for a while, so you've probably formed your own opinions on it, and I'd like to hear them. While you're down there, there's also a like button that you could hit, and also the subscribe button if you like content like this. But yeah, that does it for this video. Trippy out. I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Peace.